2.5 games back at the 8th place Denver Nuggets. Now Harrison Barnes, guarded by Torrey Craig, shoots over. Dennis Smith Jr. Cross court over to Barnes for three.
It's a long rebound.
Now Barnes tried again, coming in on Jokic and scored. Left thumb issue. Another wide open look, and I'm not undrafted. Dallas Mavericks with 10 players on their roster who are,
You know, a lover, not a fighter.
Yeah, lover, not a fighter. Slasher sometimes.
But right now, they are playing good basketball.
Barnes around Jokic of the period has been a disaster. Oh my gosh. Barnes is coming in, fade away.
Yeah, a Matthews-like shooting line that night. After Matthews made a three, the Bulls have scored 6 straight.
Yes, sir.
And just knows how to make things happen.
Barnes in the lane.
3-point line. We're probably going to lose.
Could be a tough night.
Yeah, I can almost guarantee you that. So hopefully.
Got the mismatch. Dunn, though, was a 2-time Big East Defensive Player of the Year. He fires it up ahead to Kleba. Barnes, good first, working on the block, faces up. In that triple threat position, he'll drive it against Markkanen, and it goes. Sunday night.
Man, I'm going to show up drunk.
Don't do that.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I need you.
Okay, sorry.
Barnes on the 20th time in the last 22 games. Chicago's on a 7-0 run, but there were questions about him that I thought were totally unfounded last summer in the draft fight. Ball comes down to Barnes, and Barnes will score.
Heralded rookie Dennis Smith Jr. Barnes weaving through the defense and knocks
both teams shooting the ball really well offensively.
back down in a turnaround. Harrison Barnes.
Right now, 66%. Barnes knocks down the three-pointer up top.
Barnes in the lane, using the glass and the rim, and it will settle in there. 2 minutes left in the first half. A first half that's been a mighty fine one for Dallas. Turnaround shot, Barnes. Bounce pass into the lane. Barnes got it. Open baseline. Here goes Barnes. And a great finish.
Nice.
Oh, that was fancy. That was fancy. Barnes quickly moving and spinning and able to fight through for the defensive rebound. Here comes Junior. He looks right. He finds Barnes for the pull-up. Yes, sir. 3 weeks of the season for Dallas. But a great performance all around tonight in the
Shot clock getting deep. You can hear the Dallas bench counting it down. He steps back. Anthony switches to Barnes. He steps back. And J.J. Perez checked in for Dallas. Kicks it to Barnes on the wing. Barnes pops out. Eustace chases him outside. Barnes squares up at the three. Nowitzki measuring. That one rattles out. Nice job by Eustace. Adams picks up Barnes. Reverses direction for Westbrook, and Michael is within striking distance of another triple-double. Barnes replacing Abrinas. Barnes fades away and gets Barnes from the far corner for three. He's on the driving kick. Barnes run off the three-point line. He'll
from that position.
Barnes off the glass.
Shot blocking and changing things in the paint, Mark.
A three by Barnes is on the money.
Here all the time. This is a not good, but great defensive team.
Jay Crowder defending Barnes. Barnes is
Bear's not 20 years old. That's dirt.
on the money for Harrison Barnes again. Inside Barea, pass for Powell, batted away by Gobert. He's ball picked up and a lane to go to the basket. And doing it successfully.
Well, and look at Utah on the defensive end. Everybody is down on Harrison Barnes.
The three dogs, one bone story. He said, hey, I'm hungry. I am hungry. Tonight, Barnes drills that three. 11 on the shot clock. Barnes working down low. Barnes in the paint. He scores.
Good recognition.
Kings at 24-50 coming into play tonight as Barnes hits a turnaround over for 10. Barnes with a dribble against Jakar Sampson. Going inside. Typical. Dirk looking inside. Measuring with the catch.
Beautiful pass.
He goes to Barnes. Corner three is good. Harrison there for the rebound.
Kufi's your hottest guy on the floor for Sacramento. Harrison Barnes knocks one down in the open court, trying to make the pass. Not a good decision once again. Harrison Barnes.
Skip pass from Smith to Barnes.
Here's Harrison Barnes driving, lays it in. There's Farrell, the ex-net, dishing off to Noel. And now Harrison Barnes hits a three. Points, 18 rebounds. Quinn 15 out 11.
Beasley was also out in that game. Cantor dominated the game in the first quarter. So did Barnes, and he can.
Here's Barnes driving on Beasley. And Barnes gets the roll. He now has 6 teams on the floor for both clubs. Harrison Barnes driving on Cantor. Barnes gets his own rebound and puts it in. Here's Barnes, takes it inside on Cantor. And then Barnes on the follow. It didn't hurt very badly. He felt he could have returned to the game until he went to the locker room and
Baseline hoop and a dunk in transition.
here's Barnes.
Barnes the mismatch. Knicks keep switching.
Barnes overburned.
Be able to pass the basketball. Great find by him. And Harrison Barnes, the game as a Cavalier.
Today's his 18th game, 8th start.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it is. Using it was out of bounds.
Way out of bounds.
Now
Good.
Barnes working against Nance.
Good.
Draws the foul. Got the roll for Cleveland.
Everything LeBron has done has been challenged in this contest. Harrison Barnes. Thompson, not a lot of to say. Boy.
Barnes
And doing a sensational job closing out the season. And
on cue. Quarter has been trimmed down to 2. Barnes against J.R. Smith. He will launch a long three and bury
this matchup against Christian Thompson.
Barnes for 3 again. Bullseye! Many empty possessions. That is a good possession.
That was certainly the right play for the guy they call the king.
Drive by Barnes, and Finney-Smith backs off.
Here's Barnes, right. Powell sends it back up top to Dorian Finney-Smith now. Gives it to Barnes, fading. Tom Crean getting fired at Indiana despite having won a couple of Big Ten titles along with Yogi Ferrell. Ferrell played at Indiana for a couple of years. 5-point game.
They're both on the floor right now. DeRozan still improving that area.
By 7. And the shot double-double of the season. When he records a double-double, the Raptors are 19-3. But Noel has been excellent at that tonight. Gets JV that time.
Get it down to a manageable number in the fourth quarter.
Ibaka guards Barnes. Barnes on the inside. 7 of them. Step through. And it goes. Barnes with it. Ibaka on him. Backs up. And Barnes.
Explosive. Can shoot you in it or shoot you out of it.
Absolutely.
One of those guys. Good pass there.
And a good cut by Barnes, and matched over to Barnes. Barnes with a drive, got past it. Harem's back to Yogi. Barnes end of the clock, got her way and hit it.
Barnes.
And rebounding wise, Mavs are holding their own. The Pistons only a +1 on the +1 and a chance to extend it
Nice find.
by 3 points. If Harrison Barnes hits 43 points in the second quarter. Barnes against Langston Galloway.
It's good activity. He's been really aggressive all over the court.
Harrison.
He's still sitting there just 4 losses.
Now this is their 15 in a row.
Wow. Harrison Barnes against Nawaba. Runs in, little hook to Dirk. Bring all the way out. Barnes, the shot fake, the drive, and the dunk. Barnes against Gunn. Barnes backing, ducking, scooping.